Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Jim and Tony Q&A round 3. My name's Tony Emerald, obviously, and this is
Jim Kelly.
Right. And obviously, if you guys have seen Q&A before, you know how this works. If this is your first time watching it, I'm sure that you'll figure it out.
Just look at the title. It's called Q&A. There you go.
Questions and answers. So, all right. First of all, I just want to ask you, man, did you do anything fun this week, interesting at all?
I did, and you know I did. I went to a Nickelback concert.
Right. What, like, is that a lie or no?
No.
No?
Yeah, hey, what's up, Tony? Yeah, can I talk to you later? I'm at a Nickelback concert. Alright, see ya.
Okay. All right. I believe we should probably get on to our first question.
Why do Americans hate soccer?
I do not think that Americans hate soccer. I think first Americans would have to give a damn about the sport before we'd hate it. And I know a lot of people in the world get angry at us for saying that, but let's face it. Americans, we like our sports fast-paced. We like our sports high-scoring, and that's a problem with soccer. Is there's an awful lot of 1-0, a lot of 0-0 games,
A lot of overtime. With nothing happening.
Long hours with no score. I mean, if you got a bunch of chefs together for a bake-off, and after the allotted time, the chefs didn't bake anything, you don't go, guess it was a tie.
I mean, I don't know. Like, soccer for me, I just always thought soccer sucked because it was so boring. I never could play soccer very well. Maybe that's why I have, like, a problem with it. I mean, you can't use your hands, and that's a big thing because I'm a basketball guy, and I love watching basketball. Like, it's fast-paced, score. Like, that's the way it works. Like, soccer, nothing could happen. Like, that's just boring to me. And it seems like every time there is an opportunity for somebody to kick the ball in, the goalie always deflects it. Like, one dude is like a wall. Like, I don't know how they do it, but I don't know. It's just not my thing. I hate it. I don't like soccer. I don't give a shit.
Hey Jim and Tony, my question is, would you rather then, so here it is, you have to pick one or the other. Would you rather sleep with a male monkey or put icy hot on your penis?
Like, I'll jump in on that. Like, I didn't use icy hot, but I kind of had like an experience where I used Gold Bond medicated powder after a shower and didn't realize that like the medicated powder like creates a very awkward sensation, and if you don't get that off, it's pretty much like you dipped your balls in acid. So, I mean, I wouldn't put icy hot on my penis, and I think the other thing too is, if you bang a male monkey, that's something that you've done, whether you have to live with that for the rest of your life. Like, you can't erase that unless you have a time machine, so you're gonna have to deal with that. Like, Gold Bond, like, I did that, but nobody would know unless, I didn't put this on the internet. So, hey,
Good for you.
Yeah.
Just
Putting it out
letting it all
there.
fly out. I've had a similar circumstance. I didn't use icy hot, though. I actually lubricated my wang with fire. And it had similar results. I'm sorry, guys. I'll answer the question honestly. What I'd probably do is I'd use icy hot on a monkey.
But that's still a sexual act with a monkey.
Well, not exact. Well, okay. Give me a second. All right. Last Tuesday, I was in my room, and from out of the shadows of the closet came a pair of monkeys. And
were you high? You didn't bother to tell me this past week.
Well, why would I talk about it unless it's in front of the camera? Listen, so these monkeys came out of the closet, and they were like, one of them had icy hot, and the other one was a male. And
how convenient.
And they were like, choose your weapon. And I was like, I'll take the icy hot, but for him, the male monkey. And then I jerked him off.
That's still a sexual act with a monkey.
It's really, you're really just, what actually happened was, my hand was used, but the other monkey was controlling my hand via strings, like a marionette.
Anyway, that's still gay. Whatever. It's a form of bestiality, in my opinion. But anyway, let's move on.
Next question.
Question 3.
Hey, Jim and Tony, I have a quick question for you. Would either one of you ever consider sleeping with the other person's mother?
I'm actually going to pass on this question.
Yes.
What?
How young is too young, and how old is too old?
Alright. Well, do you mind if I jump in on this one?
Please.
Alright, cool. Alright, first of all, how young is too young? Well, I would, if I went into a time machine, I wouldn't go any younger than, 1982, because, before then, I'm not even born yet. But, or then again, I wouldn't go any younger than 16, because 16 years old, I could drive. And, I like to be able to drive to get around.
Who doesn't like driving?
Right. And how old is too old? Well, I would never get a car that's, older than, 2000, because then, well, I wouldn't get it, 2000.
If it's prior to 2000,
Yeah.
I think the mileage would...
Yeah, it would just be, a little too high.
Unless it was completely restored.
Right, like a certified car?
Like a classic.
Right,
if you got a 19...
Yeah, if I got a 57 Chevy, but it was, restored,
Oh, yeah.
hell yeah.
Beautiful.
I'd go with that.
It's
So,
just it's got...
So...
It's painted.
Yeah, it's got, the hood that, comes down.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's my answer. I don't know about you, so...
See, this is an awfully open-ended question. So what would too young and too old refer to? Well, if I was eating a banana, let's say, I wouldn't eat it if the peel was still green.
Right, because then it's not ripe.
Exactly.
So that's way too
young.
Too young for
On the opposite end, if it was brown, if the peel was brown,
yeah, then it's rotten.
it's rotten.
It's too
so
old.
I'd just throw it away. So
Yeah,
my
that's
answer,
a good point.
my answer is green and brown.
Green and brown. There you go. I think that clears it up.
It does. Sums it all up. Thank you guys for watching Q&A. I am Jim Kelly.
And I am Tony Amaral.
And get out of here.
We will see you soon with Q&A 4.
We're still going to do that?
Yeah. Right?